Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is the Papa Joe Show, where Papa Joe knows. I am your host, Papa Joe, and I do appreciate all of you being here today. It is a great day. It's cold here in the Big Cave, and it is definitely a great start to the week of Christmas. If you haven't noticed, Christmas is Sunday. Hope you got everything taken care of. Yeah, always a fun time for sure. Anyhow, I definitely appreciate all of y'all being part of the show. We're going to talk about a potential, or not necessarily a potential, because it's not really going to happen. I don't think it could. Even if they officially said it, it would be very difficult to officially ban crypto. Yeah, I don't think so. Um, we will have some fun talking through that this afternoon, or this afternoon here. uh, we're going to talk about a few other things around. Oh, I forgot to read that particular article. Well, I'll talk about it anyways. Anyhow, talk about the crypto ban. They're trying to ban crypto because of FTX. Guys and gals, I have told you over and over and over again, they are going to create all of these different scenarios until we officially have enough ammo to ban it. It can't be banned. Okay? It's code. The regulation of the code is built into the code. Bitcoin, crypto in general is all set up in that way. If you want regulation in it, then build it in part as part of the actual build out of the platform or the project. Just what it is. What it is. Mrs. Papa Joe was very amazing and made me a peppermint mocha for the show. It was really really good. It's very 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 hot. It's Christmas time. My favorite things to drink, and I really spend a lot of time enjoying those types of things right here at Christmas. So, yeah, it is indeed a great day here at Papa Joe's house. So, we're going to jump into this content here real quick. But before we do that, if you're new to the channel, give me a subscribe. Grab the bell because we do a lot of different things where we connect a lot of dots that a lot of people in this space just don't do. Because I have a technical background, because I have business background, and I am very big and been in this crypto space for a long time. I do and know things that or see things, I guess you could say, and then connect the dots, kind of like what we're going to do today. But yeah, do that. And then if you're not part of the Patreon, early access stuff like you guys and gals who are part of the Patreon got to see, definitely worth checking out. That video will be going live, I think, Wednesday. So we shall see what happens with that. This afternoon, by the way, for the Patreon show, I have a meeting that I may not be able to get out of. Actually, I'm not going to be able to get out of because I have something else there too. So with that, what we'll have to do is either I will throw something up late, or we will just skip the Patreon this afternoon. And then on Friday, there will be no shows at all going into the Christmas weekend. So just to give you guys a heads up for that. So Wednesday, there will be a really fun one. Some of you have already seen it, and I'm very grateful that you have. I definitely... I'm just reading the comments in the live chat. There's a live chat, by the way, running. Get in there and at least say, hey, I want to see who all's watching. It is a beautiful time to get to know other people in this space, and we have fun on the Papa Joe Show. So let's jump into the content, shall we? Kind of went a little long there, but that's okay. Wanted to say hey to all of you amazing people, so we are going to have some fun with it. Guess what? Senate Banking Chairman says maybe to cryptocurrency ban. Senator Sharon Brown, Sherwood, Democrat, Ohio, on Sunday said federal agencies need to address cryptocurrency market and maybe ban it after the high-profile collapse of cryptocurrency market, FTX, last month. Sure. Brown, the chairman of the Senate Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs Committee, told NBC's Meet the Press moderator Chuck Todd, that the Treasury Department and all the different agencies need to get together and assess any possible action related to cryptocurrency market, as if they could. Here's the deal. And I've told you all this a couple of times. This is for anyone who hasn't gotten it or doesn't understand it or is new to the channel, they cannot stop cryptocurrency. And they know it. Because here's what they said after that. Maybe banning it, although banning is a very difficult because it will go offshore. And who knows how that will work, Brown said. It can't be stopped. Cryptocurrency cannot be turned off. They can go after the exchanges and tell the exchanges they're not allowed to be operating anymore. Cool. That's not going to work because they have Coinbase, who's regulated, who's on the New York Stock Exchange, who's a publicly traded company, and they probably own shares of. So that really wouldn't work out too well for them now, would it? So if that's the case, how does this work? How can they actually ban it? They cannot ban it. They can tell the exchanges they have to abide by certain regulations, which in a lot of ways isn't necessarily a bad thing. However, they need to recognize that the cryptocurrency in general around the world doesn't stop. It cannot be turned off and it cannot be shut down. It cannot be blocked. China's tried. India tried. There's a couple other countries that tried. And those countries like El Salvador, and in just a minute we're going to talk about Nigeria, who in fact have just made Bitcoin and crypto legal tender, have flourished, especially in the economic downturns and problems that we have seen. They are freaking out and they're trying to say, yeah, maybe we should ban this. Good luck, buddy. You're not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to turn it off. Us as U.S. citizens will have a problem with the KYC stuff, but at the end of the day, if you're a U.S. citizen, there are exchanges that aren't in the U.S. Like you said, it'll go offshore. How would you stop that? You can't. You can't. Okay, there is a window. It's closing for you to be able to get into crypto because they will eventually stop it because they do not want to let go control of what they have going on. They've had control over us with the monetary policy for more than 100 years now. It's a big deal. It's a big deal to them because it's how they control you and me. This time of year is instead of focusing on the birth of Jesus Christ, this is time of year is set up in so many ways as a commercial holiday, as a way for people to spend money right at the end of the year, give the companies a big, huge, sales bump, and make sure everybody spends as much money as they possibly can on people who don't care, either usually don't care about what you've bought them, or on people who don't deserve what you bought them, or you're trying to impress people who don't care, etc., etc. The thing is a lot of people go into debt this time of year. They go and buy things that they don't need to buy. They go buy things and do things. And that's the whole thing. This back to the monetary stuff. This is another area crypto is gives people the freedom to do what they want to do. They don't have to go and do this stuff. It's just mind-boggling that they sit there and they have the audacity to say, we'll ban crypto. Okay, smarty pants. How? Because you as Mr. Finance Committee Chairman have no idea how this stuff works. And on the off chance you actually have some and hold it, it's probably in Coinbase. You have no idea what a self-custody wallet is or how they work. Or the importance of them. See, as an individual in the United States, Congress, senators, presidents, etc. See, we're the boss, they're the servants. They are the public servant, literally, and have to do what we say. The thing is that they can try to ban this all they want. It's software. You change it a little bit, and guess what? It no longer fits in their little box that they're trying to hold it in. There's this picture of a path, and there's like a gate someone put up on that path. And all the gate does is it sits right in the middle of the path. And there's no other fencing around the other sides. It's just a gate. And it says, Bitcoin's the path. Or Bitcoin's the person, I guess you could say, is this person walking up to the gate. And literally, they walk around the gate and keep going. That's That's the power of cryptocurrency, guys and gals, because of blockchain technology. This is why I'm such a big proponent of blockchain technology. I think it's incredible to see this technology in use and people using it, not just for transacting between individuals, but on a day-to-day basis. As far as business is concerned, we are starting to see this become a very big deal and a way of freedom for us. Blockchain technology equals freedom for humanity. It does. And it will continue to do so as long as people like myself and some of you amazing people out there in the chat and who watch these shows build cryptocurrency, build blockchain, build businesses on blockchains, etc., etc., etc. Now you have the hiccups. U.S. Senate banking chair floats possibility for banning crypto. Despite suggesting a possible ban, U.S. Senator Sherrod Brown, whatever, stated it would be very difficult because it is. They have no way to actually do it. Well, that's a good picture. Ban it. Go, hey, we'll just go around you. It is that easy. We want them to do what they need to do at the same time, maybe banning it, although banning is very difficult because it would go offshore. And who knows how that would work. I've already gone to the Treasury and to the Secretary and asked for government-wide assessment, although all the various regulatory agencies, the SEC, has been particularly aggressive, and we need to move forward. That way, the legislative and legislatively, if it comes to that, he added. So they really want to create laws to outlaw this. Good luck. I really tell you, y'all, hats off to you. You can make whatever laws you want. They're just policies. They're just policies. You see, there's this law called the Constitution. Anything and everything that the Senate and the House, etc., whatever they're just policies. And if they circumvent my right to happiness, and what makes me happy is using crypto, then they are breaking their oath, and thus going down the path of sedition and treason. If they circumvent the Constitution in any way, that is, they create policies, and that's it. A lot of people don't realize that is what they do. They're lawmakers. They're called lawmakers because you're told that they're lawmakers. They're policy makers. They're not lawmakers. The law is the Constitution. Yeah. Anyways, they're gonna try and get all this press and all these different things. People looking at this and going, "Yeah, we need to ban it. We need to ban it. Look at FTX. Look at FTX. Look at Celsius. Look at BlockFi. Look at it. Can I go down the list? Alameda, all these things. Y'all know that it's just a ploy. It's just a way. Here, we're going to use this to funnel our money through this system. And then when we're ready, we're going to pull the plug, let it collapse, and say, oh, we need to ban this now, or we need to fit this in our little box because by June or July next year, they're going to have CBDCs rolling out, and it's going to just be one of those things. You have to use our cryptocurrency. You're not allowed to use Bitcoin anymore. You're not allowed to use Litecoin. Yeah, no. It's that easy. This is not something that is negotiable. Blockchain technology gives us the freedom to do what we want. If you want to use blockchain technology to do whatever you're going to do, have fun. I don't want you tracking what I'm doing. It's none of your business. It's none of anyone's business. And that's what they will do with that. China is doing it. They're tracking what people are doing. They're giving them basically UBI, but they have to spend it in a certain amount of time on certain things that they tell you have to spend it on. So, like I've mentioned many times, if you have any pew-pews and you want to go buy another one, well, they'll know because you registered that toy and you've that tool, and you've they know about it. So if you want to go buy another one and you try to register another one, and they'd be like, no, that transaction can't go through. You already have one. That's the type of stuff that they can do with this because it's technology first, and then it is currency. It is stock you can spend, which is a thing that no one has known of since. So they're trying to ban all this, and you got El Salvador, who makes it legal tender, and every bank in the world, the IMF, the World Bank, giving them a hard time. No. Nigeria set to pass bill recognizing Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. The slated law comes as Nigeria's ENIRA, I guess, has only managed to obtain a 0.5% adoption rate, a little more than a year after it's launched in October 2021. And so, in going the opposite direction, so they tried the CBDC route, and not even a whole percent of the population used it. 0.5% of the population used it. Way to go, guys. So since no one else wants to use it, they're just going to recognize Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And then they're going to say, yeah, you'll use this for now, but you have to use ours to make it happen, forcing the adoption. It can only be interchanged with R, Nero, whatever it is. The Nigerian government will reportedly soon pass a law that will recognize the uses of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies as a means to keep up to date with global practices. Really? I didn't know it was globally accepted that Bitcoin was sound money, or is it? And we just aren't told here in the US. It's blocked from us. Well, just wait. Just wait. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. The news was reported by Nigerian-based Masthead Punch newspaper, whatever, December 18th. So this was yesterday, following an interview with the House Representatives Committee of Capital Markets Chairman. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that guy's or gal's names. Yeah, anyhow. The report stated that if the Investments in Securities Act of 2007 Amendment Bill is signed into law, it would allow the local Securities and Exchange Commission to recognize cryptocurrency and other digital funds as capital for investment. The chairman there stressed the need for Nigeria to keep up to date with the trends and developments of capital markets. Like I said earlier, during the second reading, we need an efficient and vibrant capital market in Nigeria. For us to do that, we have to be up to date with global practices. Yeah, very interesting stuff. And then something later. It's not about the lifting of the ban. We are looking at the legality. What is legal and what is within the framework of our operations in Nigeria. So it's back to, we'll recognize Bitcoin, but you can only use our CBDCs to buy it. And you can only change it back into our CBDCs. That's probably what they're going to do. Just a hunch, guys. Yeah, it's just a hunch. Now, what is crypto market capitulation and its significance? Cryptocurrency market capitulation revolves around investors' fears or further losses in a seemingly never-ending downward spiral, but it's also a period of maximum opportunity. This is the accumulation phase. I think we're in the final accumulation phase, guys and gals. Capitulation literally means concede. In the financial sphere, this term reflects a period of aggressive selling when the last of the bulls concede defeat to become bears themselves. What is crypto market capitulation? Suppose a cryptocurrency drops 30% overnight. An investor is left with two options. They can continue to hold or sell to realize the losses. There would be a sharp decline in the price if most investors decided to realize their losses. In addition, this selling pressure could produce a price bottom as the bears eventually run out of coins to sell. But while it's very difficult to predict and identify capitulation, there are a few recurring market signals that can help traders prepare for such an event. A crypto market capitulation will typically include most of these conditions: rapid price crash, large trading volumes, oversold conditions, high volatility, a big drop in number of large holders, negative market fundamentals. Kind of like with the FTX Tether drop there. Yeah. Interesting things to pay attention to, guys and gals. Really interesting stuff to pay attention to. I really wonder if we have hit that last little accumulation phase right before we take off. It's Christmas time, right before the year before a halving. We'll see. The Dow's down, but so is Bitcoin because the Dow's down. They tie together because I've told y'all the traders who trade the markets, they have a crypto unit and they have a stock market unit, and they trade them at the same time. You notice the trading volume and all that stuff kind of dissipates in the evenings. It's just a thought, just a data point. Just pay attention to it, do what you want to with it. Same with SP 500 and the NASDAQ. Gold is down, silver is down, Divi's down, everything's down. Axie is slightly up, and everything else is down. Well, I guess the pound against the dollar is down. Dollar's down, which means Bitcoin should be up. It's positive for Bitcoin. Who actually knows? They say they do, they really don't. Who is this? This was Matic. When did Matic go? This is the day chart. I don't remember it getting up to $1.30 in November. Where was I? Oh yeah, it did. Sorry, guys and gals. I need that coffee. Anyways, it's gonna be a crazy start to the year. I don't know what it's gonna look like right now. I would like to know, as I'm sure everybody would like to know, when this is over. Just keep accumulating. That's the way to do it. Just keep accumulating. Not financial advice or anything, guys and gals. Look, just keep accumulating. So let's run through and say hey to everybody. I really appreciate you being part of the show. And whenever we have these shows, towards the end, I love coming through and saying hey to everyone. What's going on, Trinity SS? Thanks for being here. It is a beautiful day. What's going on, Bitcoin Bull? Trinity SS, PAPAJO, would you consider sometime in the future going in more detail about arbitrage techniques in the Divi mobile app? Loved your interview with Nick Sapp. Yes. So on Wednesday, I did an interview with the founder and CEO of Divi, co-founder and current CEO of Divi, Nick Saparano. Don't miss that show. It's going to go live on Wednesday at our 12:30 slot. I highly recommend you watch it. Share it out because we did go over a lot of really interesting stuff. Fundamental in banking, monetary stuff, the Divi project, a little bit of new news that I was the first show that they talked about together with them. You guys check that out, share it out, and help me grow that out there. I really do appreciate you bringing that up, Bitcoin Bull. What's going on, Lithia? How are you today? It is cold. Yes, I'm cold. My head's cold. I have no hair up here. It all fell down here. Yeah, anyways. Bitcoin Bull, yes, cold. Have you seen a couple days away from Bitcoin Ben's old home? No, I have not. Oy. It's cold. It's cold. We may actually, down here in the southeast, we may actually have a little bit of a dusting, so to speak, on Christmas or right before Christmas. It's gonna be cold, cold, cold. What's going on, Johnny Mattis? How you doing? I love it. Thanks for being part of the show today, dude. It is a great, great day indeed. Who else we got here today? Hold the pinky finger up. Yeah. I'm triple jointed in my pinky, so there are certain things I can't actually do, but I can do a lot of other things normally can't do. Anyhow, it's a great day. What's going on, John? How you doing today, brother? Merry Christmas to you, and thank you, my friend. I do appreciate it. Marky, how's it going? Thanks for being here today. It's a great day for sure. And Carrie, welcome, both of you. It's fantastic to have you here today. I love it. Doobie-doobie-doop. Let's see, y'all started talking about a bunch of different stuff. Crypto Professor, guys and gals, this dude's awesome. Go check him out. He is, go to Crypto Consultants Worldwide, I think it is, or cryptoconsultants.world. I don't remember. It's listed in the video description of the video. There's a couple links on it. Y'all check those out. And he is in part of that. Go check him out. He's a good dude. Really is a good dude. Let's see here. Tom, what's going on, dude? I appreciate you being here today. Yes, Senator from Ohio, been in Congress for a long time. Yeah, he's sounds like he's a moron, if you ask me. Just saying. Look, all these older folks, this is something like in any industry, right? All the major big companies have people who have been working there their entire careers, and they've always done it that way, and they've been successful doing it that way. The thing is money's changing, technology is changing, and if you don't bring the people who understand this stuff, like myself, like other people, into at least have the conversations with you and listen to them, or give them the leadership role and let them run those companies, those businesses, especially the brick and mortar ones, are going to fundamentally be dead. They're going to go away because they are going to become irrelevant in the not too far future. I'm telling you. There were people, if we had YouTube and other video things back when the internet became the internet, if we had people doing these types of shows like this, explaining what was going on and coming down the pipe, I think things would have been very different. More adoption would have happened for the internet a lot faster. Blockchain is being adopted thousands of times faster than internet ever did. Just wait. Just wait. Oh, let's see. Random thought. Isn't it cool that bot means back on Twitter? Now rather, yeah, that's pretty interesting. Very interesting stuff here. Oh, let's see. Rick, thanks for popping in, man. Less than a week for Christmas. Yes, consider giving crypto is a gift. That is a great gift. I actually did that last year. And it was a great way to educate people. It's very simple. Just take one of your Divi rewards, whatever, and get everyone in the room to download the Divi wallet and then send them all a little bit of Divi and then watch their light bulbs go. Wow, it's that simple? It's that simple. It's pretty cool. Anyways, y'all have a beautiful, wonderful day. Again, the Patreon this afternoon. I may not be able to do one. If I do, it will be late. Wednesday show, check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and get that queued up so people can see that and be ready for it and everything. When you see that drop, go ahead and hit the remind me so that you guys get notified when it goes live, because it will be a live streaming of it. And then last but not least, there will be no shows at all on Friday. So y'all have a beautiful and Merry Christmas. Be blessed and spend time with your friends and family. And definitely remember the real reason for the season. And that is for our Lord and Savior coming to earth for us. Anyways, y'all have a beautiful rest of the day. Be blessed, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.